Hey, how you doing? Didgeridoo. Did you ever hear of a didgeridoo? Australian outback. The native people there play these. I'm no good at it. Matter of fact, they have a way of playing where they can actually have it go all the way through their nose and into their mouth and into the back of their throats, and they continually blow without ever having to take a breath because they're doing it constantly. And I'd like to learn how to try to do that. But why am I talking about a didgeridoo? And I'm supposed to be talking about something about diet. Well, each didgeridoo, like this one, is a key, has a key to it, like A, F, G, D, or whatever. And this one is a little bit bigger, and it has a different key to it. It's a lower key. And so if you want to go really low, you can use this one, and this one is a little bit higher. And I just try to do both and to learn. And that's sort of what it is when it comes to diet. And that's what I had to do. But what I'd like to do today is start letting you know where I came from and what happened and how I started this whole process myself. Well, it basically started one day when I was on Facebook. And at the time, I weighed 385 pounds, and I lost some weight because I went to the doctors, and as usual, you lose weight before you go. And I was on Facebook, and I saw this thing go by. So this man lost this much weight in this much time, and he took this pill, and then I went, "No, that's a bunch of bunk. I can't. What? How can they even put that on here?" And I said, "What?" About 2 hours later, I was, still on Facebook because at the time I was having a problem, and had to have my foot up, so I was on the computer quite a bit. And I said, "What was in those pills? And what was he taking? How can they say this?" And I said, "I know what I'm going to do. I am going to find out what it is, and I'm going to tell them it's a scam. I'm going to sue them and make a lot of money." That's all I did. Started looking into different weight pills and what's in them and what's going on. And over time, what I found is they all have about the same stuff in them, but I took everything out, everything, except for stuff that had to do with blood flow, digestion, and weight loss. And I looked up every one of them to make sure that what I was looking up, I wasn't just throwing away something that didn't matter. So what was this? Okay, that's a supplement for nothing to do with this. Okay, that has something to do with the sugars, and this has something. I don't want to know anything about anything, but something that's going to affect my body. And what I'm looking to do is have my blood flow better. I want to eat and have a better digestion, and I also want to do what I can to lose what weight I can. So that's what I started doing. Looking into those pills, and I came down to 6 different ingredients. And one of them was always that testosterone thing. So I threw that out. Okay, and 2 of the other ones I was already taking at the time because of my blood flow in my legs. And one of them was a supplement, and one called Larginine, and the other one is lysine, and that was for the blood flow in my veins because I was having a problem with the blood flowing back up and down into my body. And so I was taking that, and then the other one was biotin, which is a supplement that is good for digestion, and it was all organic, and I took it, and it worked. So I was already taking those. And there was 2 ingredients left. Now I'm not going to tell you those 2 ingredients right now because the other part of the story is the most incredible story that's happened. I started this whole thing with a diet that I found back in 1986. Another man where I work and I went on this diet together. I lost 100 pounds and he lost 40 pounds. And he kept it off. And of course, me, addictive personality, stupidity, all that, procrastinator, went back to doing all my own stuff again and boom, right back up. But I always kept the book because it worked. I had that book. And so when I wanted to get to a diet, I knew where I was going to go. Well, I got to that point, as you know, where I got to the point where I needed to do this. So I did it. And I went to that diet. Now, all that diet is a portion controlled diet. Okay? This is back in 1986. This is before all those things you see on television and stuff. I didn't even look into those. I'm sorry, but I didn't. I'm not saying they're wrong, other than the fact that I wanted to find something where I was going to be doing it myself. And I knew what I was having, and I knew what I wanted to be cooking, and I wanted to have it there. I wanted to have the meat there, the vegetables, with frozen vegetables, whatever. And this is the stuff I'm going to be getting into later on. But you see, just like a didgeridoo, like this one, no, let me show you this one. Okay, that one, you heard that one before? Hopefully I can do it. And that's lower. See, the didgeridoos are different. Just like, look at these beautiful lizards on the outside, and it's all done individually. All these beads are all done individually. They're all beads. Beautiful work done on these things. Why? Because that's what can happen if you take care of the didgeridoo. It'll stay good forever. And that's what you got to do with your body. And just like the didgeridoo, everybody has different ways they can go at it. I went at it this way. Now, the way I went at it worked for me. It might not work for you. But what I did was this. I had a diet. And I'm going to go into this much more, but I can't. I only have so much time here. So I had a diet. And this diet, and what I did was I put it on a piece of paper. Okay? And I started giving this out to people. I say, hey, this is what I did. Because people were asking, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? So I said, okay, here's what I did. But I can't give that out because I've contacted the people. I'm waiting for a call back. If they say it's okay, I'm going to let you know. But I can't right now. So all I'm going to do is tell you what I did. Down the road on these little, in the videos, on my newsletter, on the short videos I'm going to be doing, you're going to have tips. I'll show you how I cooked, anything, and all that stuff. It's all going to happen, okay? Just please, I just started this. I'm trying really hard to do this right. So, the other thing that was in there that I want to let you know about, though, was apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has a probiotic in it, and we'll go into this later in more detail, that by taking it, it actually cleans you out. Now, you're going to hear a lot of stories. I want you to check into this. Anything I tell you, believe me, I'm not a doctor. I have no credentials. I'm not a dietitian. All I know, it worked for me. This is what I did. And I'm going to be telling you all this. But I have to, this is the start right here. Okay? You wanted to know. People say, what did you do? You also, what did you do? Okay, this is it. Okay? But the thing I want you to look into is apple cider vinegar. Because I take that every morning. I take a glass of water, whatever you want, a little glass, big glass, whatever. I take a teaspoon of baking soda, and I take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, this apple cider vinegar has to be the type that has mother in it. Okay, it's the real, it's not the type you go and you buy a gallon for $2 at some store. No, you have to go, and it's in the same store, but it's more expensive, but it has what you need to get you cleaned out. Now, I want you to look into that. I want you to research it. I want you to think about it for yourself. And then I'm going to come back on the next video and I'm going to explain that part of it to you. But I want you to look at first. See, this whole website, whether it's dietary or opioids or whatever, alcoholism, it's all about you. It's not about me. I'm done. I'm trying to give you everything I've learned. It's what I've learned. Other people are going to tell you what they've learned. This is me telling you. So please, bodyandmindredesign.com. Look at my videos. I'm going to be continually telling you this. But look into apple cider vinegar. Look at the benefits. Look what it can do for you. I actually gave out a pamphlet in here of 20 different unique tips. And I'm going to be putting these on my newsletter. This is what I'm talking about. The time has come. I've been waiting 2 months. I haven't heard yet. People haven't come back to me on this, and now it's up to me to tell you what I've done. So you ready? I'm ready, because I have to learn how to play this didgeridoo. And you know, you have to do it for yourself. And just like this is different, you're probably, look at, Look at the octopus on this. There's an octopus on this one. See how different they are? You're different. You're different. You're different. Believe me, I'm different. But we can all do the same thing. You want to be happy? Start training your mind. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. Train your mind. Get ready. Because as soon as you can, the next one, you get this, you come back, you're going to be able to come back, and I'll be able to show you how to take that and help you out and what it's all about. But as usual, for more tips, more inspiration, go to my website, YouTube, Facebook, all that. But I can't come back unless I say adios.